Good afternoon or good evening. Are you? Today. Good morning. Good afternoon or good evening. Hey, Daily CRUMB. Hope you along your way today. Well, we hope so. Anyway. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you. To later morning for me. We'll get this in before I lower across the day. Mrs. Potts. I'm still so tired. I don't know if it's the peak fatigue days coming before float time, because float time is not so predictable anymore. Since, you know, I've lived long enough to be growing through the change. I would get these peak fatigue days just before it comes. But I don't know if it's because of the lack of sleep or it's like the cycle of peak fatigue days. And this dew I got going on. So I just had my shower. My PSW was here. Braided my hair again. Put some of my bear grease on my shoulders. That stuff's really good. Good medicine. Good medicine. It's too hot. I had one hot chocolate and I couldn't do it no more. But I bought some ginger ale. So I got some ginger ale. Oh, I didn't put my medicine in it yet. In the dropper here. I'm going to do that from here. Anyway, here we go. Good morning, afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of day this is for you, and welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, iwishhewouldhavejusthitme, Jackie Quick, your friendly, freaky-ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Also, Christiana Superstar, all this beautiful divine being right here, and welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. I'm falling over. How about you? How about that? He had tickety-tackety, they just fell over. I told him don't drink it in the morning. Let me see if I can get you to stand up right here now. Straighten up and fly right. Just stay still there, okay? Just stay there. Just stay there. Stay there. Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Made my hair nice and fancy. Fancy pants. Okay, here we go. What's the self-care card we got going on today? Self-care card, we got that one right there. Oh, that's just 3. We just had this reflection right there. When I loved myself enough, I began leaving whatever wasn't healthy. This meant people, jobs, my own beliefs and habits, anything that kept me small. My judgment called it disloyal. Now I see it as self-loving. McMillen. Take a few moments to reflect on ways you loved yourself today, or how can you love yourself today? What did you leave behind that wasn't healthy? What can you leave behind that wasn't healthy? That's a 45. 45 is the number on Blue Heron too. Notice that. Ha ha ha, found her. That's the 9s. That's the completions. It's time. Some things end. Sometimes we don't want them to end. We try to keep hanging on, and you know what? Is there something that's come to a natural completion in your life? You don't want it to, but hey, time to move on. Oh no, what is that for you? How do you feel about that? And I always taught my kids too, it's harder, it's easier to create good habits than it is to change bad habits later. Right? So I wanted to teach them and start them off with the good habits. They want to develop bad habits, let them develop them later on. Oh no, what is that for you? Now they seem to be fed with all the... anyways, here we grow. How are you changing the cycles in your life? You can't do it in anybody else's. You can only do that in yours. And then hopefully we can pray that maybe they'll catch on and they'll start, you know, creates those ripple effects. But no holding our breath here, you know. Each is on their own journey, their own quest, whatever that is. Look at that, 2 right off the top. We got Pat on the bottom, Totem on the top. Harmony Grow. That's the Pow-Wow, that sharing, that quickening, the 25th, the 25, which makes us 7. The sharing, that quickening, we're bringing our best. Look at the gifts that we have. This is the Pow-Wow season as well, but this is where we brought the best. Just stuff that we're getting rid of. Brought the best of our wares, and we all come together. We all celebrate as a community. Whatever that is for you. We have the giveaway blankets, the gifting each other. And just sharing. Sharing their sounds. And we know that something's coming. It's like when those babies are in there, that quickening, we know. We start doing this nesting thing, right? We can feel when that's coming. We can feel. We can tune in. We can feel that this good stuff is coming in there. You know, there's no secret about that, but we don't know what it is. We don't know what's going on behind those scenes. Again, like it's Louise L. Haight that said that, or was it Doreen Virtue? I don't know. You don't go into a restaurant, order the food, and then go back there and make sure that they got everything. You don't go back there and tell them how to cook it. Whatever, you order it, and you wait at the table. You also, you look on the menu, right? Here's what you have to select from. I don't know. What does that all say to you, beautiful beings? But you know what? There's no secret that they're going to be back there cooking the meal. You don't need to know exactly every step, blah, blah, blah. We don't get the rundown on that. We ordered the food, they bring it out. If we don't like it, we can send it back. And the one thing with the universe, they ain't going to spit in your food. You change your mind, want something else, you know? I don't know what's up for you. Maybe they do. I don't know what's up for you. We're nurturing. We're giving that time to ourselves to nurture that little. And how can we love ourselves today? How can we show ourselves, to our central nervous system, that little inside, that it's okay, that it's safe with us? How can we give ourselves that care without feeling guilty about it, or whatever that is for you? I don't know. What can we leave behind that's not healthy? What are the habits that you're trying to change, that you're working on? Right, and it's easier, I think, as Dr. Phyllis says, you don't just stop a habit, you got to replace it. You put something healthier in place of that. Because we are creatures of habit. Totally. So choose your habits. I don't know, what is that for you? And Spirit's with us through that. Oh, Spirit's always got our back, because that's all we give that. And it's that nurturing and loving. It loves us unconditionally and through anything. Spirit's always got our back. That's all we can give that. So turn around and open up. Let it pour into and through you. Right? Let that love shine into everything that you do. Oh no. What's that all say to you, beautiful being? How can you love yourself today? What is it that you can leave behind that's not healthy? How can you love yourself today, and what can you leave behind that's not healthy? Oh. Something you still keep holding on to. It's doing more harm than good, right? Because sometimes hanging on does more damage than letting go, right? We put our hand on the burner if we don't remove it when it's hot. Right? It's going to do more damage to leave it on that burner, right? I love that one. What is it, a meme or whatever that comes out and it shows the rope sometimes holding on, you know? That rope, you get that rope burn, whatever, it burns your hands. It does more damage to hang on to that than it does to let it go. I don't know. You hurt yourself more holding on to anger and unforgiveness than you do to the other ones, right? I love that. It's like picking up those hot coals and then throwing it. You're going to do more damage to yourself. So let's look at those things. What are we leaving behind that's not healthy, that's actually doing more damage to us than anyone? Oh no, how do we keep continuing that on in ourselves? Oh no, what's that all say to you, beautiful beings? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what this world needs you? Just to be you, fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. So glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you choose to stay. Every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow. Slow, slow. And make this another wonderful, blessed day. I love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.